A man is traveling through the mountains of Appalachia, spending some free time studying the mountain music of the area. He comes upon this kind country fellow listening to a local radio station on an old homemade radio. He politely stops to ask the man if he knows somewhere he can listen to that wonderful music live. He is really enjoying it. The man on the porch thinks for a moment and then says, "Well, sure, mister, every Friday night my friends and I get together at the local church and pick a few tunes together. So you can do that in a few hours." The traveling man asked the fellow on the porch what instrument he plays. Proudly the local man says, "Well, I try and pick a little on the fiddle." The traveler humbly replies, "That is wonderful, I play the violin as well. May I see your instrument?" The man laughs to himself, thinking this city fellow does not know a fiddle from a guitar, but he decides he is nice enough, so he says, "Come on in the house and I'll get it." As the traveler enters the home, he sees a very simple shack, plain but clean, everything in its place. Even the fireplace looks like it was just swept today. The local mountain man notices the traveler's interest in his home and says, "Cleanliness is next to godliness, my mama always said." He then enters back into the main room of the small shack and holds out a local-made fiddle. Crude by any standard, it appears to have been literally carved out from a single tree branch. The traveler had seen nothing quite like it. He then asked for the permission to play the fiddle, and the mountain man laughs to himself but then agrees. He cannot wait to hear this traveler try and play the fiddle. The same instrument his father played, and that he has played for 30 years. As he begins to play, the traveler makes the fiddle come to life. The music more beautiful than the man has ever heard in his life. He plays a masterpiece the likes of which the mountain man has never heard in his life. He is so moved that he cries tears of joy, and sadness at the same time. Joy because of the beauty, because he feels the loss of not having music so beautiful in his life until now. You see, friends, what the mountain man did not know was that the traveler was a world-renowned master violinist whom had played for royalty, and concert halls of listeners. The mountain man felt truly fulfilled now with his love of music finally being completed. Think about it, my friends, what would your life be like in the hands of the Master? In the hands of God? If you lived life according to His plan for you, how great could life become?